Good morning, boys and girls. Today we're going to read the book Sky Tree. And this is Seeing Science Through Art. And it was written and drawn by Thomas Locklear with Candace Christensen. There's an author's note. I have spent most of my life learning to paint trees against the ever-changing sky. After all these years, I still cannot look at a tree without being filled with a sense of wonder. Since I began collaborating with Candace Christensen, who is a science teacher, I have become increasingly aware of the scientific approach of the natural world. I was amazed to discover that the more scientific facts I learned, the deeper my sense of wonder became. This realization led to the creation of Sky Tree. Sky Tree invites adults and children to experience the life of a tree and its relationship to the sky in several different ways. Through storytelling, art appreciation, and scientific exploration, Sky Tree attempts to reach both the heart and the mind, by Thomas Locklear. I'm going to read the caption to the picture first, and then I'm going to read the story part. When you look at this painting of a tree on a hill, can you remember how you felt on a perfect summer day? Once a tree stood alone on a hill by the river. Though the long days, its leaves fluttered in the soft summer breeze. Again, I'm going to read the caption first. This is the same tree in the same place. What makes this painting different? But then the days grew shorter and the nights longer. The winds became cold and the tree began to change. What does this painting show us about the autumn colors? Autumn came. The leaves of the tree turned gold, orange, and red. Squirrels hurried to store nuts and acorns. Why does this painting make you feel sad? Is the tree dying? The sun rose later each day. One morning, light glistened on a thin silver frost. By the end of the day, many leaves began to fall, first one and then another. Why is this painting so strange and startling? On a gray day, an old snapping turtle buried himself in the river mud, where she would sleep until spring. The tree's bare branches reached towards the sky. The clouds opened, and for a moment, the sky filled the branches. How does this painting capture the feeling of a misty day? On a misty morning, a flock of birds landed where the tree's leaves had been. The birds chirped, squabbled, and sang, but suddenly their wings beat the air, and they flew away. How does this painting show how water in the air changes the way we see things? Clouds gathered and filled the tree's empty branches, and then drifted away. Does this painting make you feel as if something is about to happen? Ice formed on the river's edge. With its roots deep in the earth, the tree stood ready for winter. How does this painting capture the stillness of a snowy day? Snow fell. Snug in their nest, a family of squirrels huddled close through the cold winter days. Does this painting make you feel small? At night, millions of stars twinkled among the branches of those trees. Beneath the river ice, the old snapping turtle slept, The world was waiting for spring. How does this painting show that winter is ending? Late one afternoon, a golden light streamed through the clouds and warmed the tree. The ice on the river began to melt, and the snow disappeared into the ground. Does this painting make you feel hopeful? The smell of wet earth filled the air. Squirrels raced through the fresh grass and up the tree. Sap rose to the tree's tight buds. Now the tree is full and round again. What does this painting make you feel about summer? The old snapper crawled out of the mud to lay her eggs on the warm hillside. The tree's leaves uncurled in the spring sunlight, and the birds returned to build their nests for their young. Why do you think this book is called Sky Tree? The tree stood on a hill by the river. Once again, its leaves fluttered in the soft summer breeze. In the back of the book, there's connecting art and science. These are really interesting passages. I would suggest you read them and find out what you think about those. See you next time for another book.